Sports Open Mic. Ken, Dan, Bill, and Lou, the legend and his crew, for over 50 years, the longest show in town. Sports Open Mic.
Good morning and welcome to Sports Open. Was that vocal part on there, or were you just singing to us?
My part was not on there. Nobody else could hear that, but you guys.
Well, I want people to hear that.
Well, okay. Well,
I thought it
Let's
was Frank.
do it again.
You might get an offer.
I want everyone to hear that.
Oh my god, I don't need to sing for everybody. All right.
Ready?
I can do it.
3, 2, 1.
Will you guys sing with me?
No.
Oh, yeah.
Sports Open Mic. Ken, Dan, Bill, and Lou, the legend and his crew, for over 50 years, the longest show in town. Sports Open Mic.
There you go.
Very good.
Very
We
good.
just lost all of our viewers.
Now next he's got to sing the Toscanos one.
You had to do a tap dance.
That was good. Good job, Ben.
Oh, thank you.
Do you think it was pretty good?
Yeah, pretty good.
Pretty good. All right, well, we're winding up the football season. Already playing basketball. Well, not playing, but yeah, some of the colleges are. What do they got? 4, 5, 6, 7 games in already? I don't follow college.
4 or
basketball.
5, some of them.
Yeah, they got about 5 games. Yeah.
Oh. And of course, high school will be practicing, I guess, officially right after Thanksgiving.
Yeah, the following Monday. Middle school's already started tryouts because their season starts before the high school season.
But we have to finish up on football first. So Thanksgiving Day is coming up already. I
You
can't
got the
believe it.
championship coming up tomorrow.
Championship game coming up tomorrow. What is it, 12 noon?
12
12
o'clock.
noon, high noon.
And
Now,
Remember-
Ben, we can't do anything with that game, right? As far as
We can do a watch along, but no, the official game, we can't do a radio broadcast. We can't do a video broadcast. We can simply watch along and enjoy.
now, when you say you can't do a radio broadcast,
Yes.
how come radio stations do that game?
We are not a radio station, and the powers that be know that we are not a radio station. They know what we do.
Now, see, I don't know all about the engineering and all this other good stuff. But what about the radio app thing? Is that considered? What's that considered? Or how do they view that? First of all, I think that they should let the local radio station or 321 Media that's been covering the games all year long. You know, my feeling on that is that you should be allowed to go there and do that game.
I legally have no opinion on this.
it's fine when the shoe's on the other foot.
Coach, I don't know what you're talking about.
See?
Every time I say I can't say anything.
Coach, I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I do think it's a shame that people have been following the team, especially people from out of state or the shut-ins have been following the team, and they don't get a shot to watch the biggest game of the year.
Well, my thing is, if it was some station that never carried the game at all and says, I want to get in on the action here now, I would say yes, no to them. I would say no to them. But in your case, you carried every game possible. And
You know
then
what?
some.
You know what? This is a good one-to-one with is Next year, I believe, or 2027, when we had Chris Berman on, we talked about this. Or when you had Chris Berman on, I don't have anything to do with that. The ESPN is going to have its first ever Super Bowl soon, right? Next year,
This year, I
2020
thought. No?
2020
Oh, no, not next year.
2027,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
ESPN will have its first ever Super Bowl.
That's what
When-
we're going through.
When ESPN has the Super Bowl, people that
You
do not
guys are
have
right.
people that do not have premium cable will, for the first time ever, not be able to get the Super Bowl. It will not be on broadcast television. Right? When ESPN has the Super Bowl, it's not going to be on ABC. It's going to be on ESPN. And so for right now, ESPN also has the situation where, and I'm sure that they're not going to do this because it's the Super Bowl, but they have that new $30 a month ESPN Everything app that is that they're putting a lot of UFC fights and WWE pay-per-views and stuff behind big games. It's kind of like that, right? You've watched your favorite team. You get to watch the Patriots on CBS every single week, unless it's a big game. But when there's Amazon Prime, when it's on Amazon Prime, you need Amazon Prime. And if you don't have Amazon Prime, you're out of luck. I think it's the same exact thing, same exact business model. The difference is it's high schoolers, right? The difference is it's high schoolers, and when it's your grandma that can't see it, it's a lot different than.
Yeah. And
Well-
with ESPN in the Super Bowl, you're talking about big dollars. I mean, they have the big dollars to get it. So I can understand, but it's not the same. I mean, you're talking about high school football players, and a lot of people can't get to the game tomorrow at 12 o'clock.
Yep.
Or during the regular season.
Yep.
And they're lucky then to have someone like you and outlets that carry the games all year long. So people that can't get there, I mean, let's face it, there's a lot of games. I know they start at 7, they probably don't get over till almost 10 o'clock. A lot of elderly people, including myself, you're ready to go to bed. I mean, it's late for the people.
Yeah.
And I just think it's terrible that the Interscholastic League did not make some kind of an arrangement with them that, listen, we'll give you the person's name and the outlet that carries the games all year long. And we're not talking about the Johnny come lately that want to just come in and scoop up and maybe make some money on that game at the end. It's the ones that carry the game all year long. It's very simple. It's not that many stations, and you're gonna be able to let some of the people that can't or cannot get to that game tomorrow or Thanksgiving or whatever game we're talking about. By the way, Dan's on assignment, and that's Lou and that's Bill, and I forgot to do that at the beginning.
That's all right.
Well, my voice was a siren song
That
that
was
distracted you guys.
But do you get my point?
Yeah, of course I get your point, and I would love to do it.
Now,
Why can't that, what is it, NF?
HS.
I can never remember all those letters. But why can't they and the Interscholastic League sit down and make that deal?
So the,
because it's a business, and because
I understand that.
and they just won't do it, and it's not
They think they're like ESPN and the network.
it's actually kind of worse than that. Or different. I shouldn't say worse. It's different than that, right? This isn't like ESPN covering the Super Bowl. I got that wrong. This is like NFL Network covering the Super Bowl, and NFL Network being the exclusive home of the Super Bowl. And Coach, please correct me if I'm wrong with what I'm about to say. Not the NFHS network, but NFHS itself, the National Federation of High Schools, runs all of these organizations. They are the governing body above RIIL and CIAC, right?
Well,
Maybe a little-
technically, they are a national organization which every state can opt to become a member of.
Okay.
So the Interscholastic League through the Principals Committee became a member of the National Federation because at one time, like, Rhode Island didn't follow all federation rules. And
So when they became a member of
a
this,
full member, yes.
then why couldn't they, at that point, they all know there was only a couple people that carried the games.
Yes.
Why couldn't they say, well, wait a minute, if there's going to be a conflict, can we make an agreement
They
that if these teams get to the Super Bowl or whatever, that we're going to allow them at least to bring that game?
they probably could have done something in the beginning, or they could probably do it now. It's just to me, it seems it's more convenient for them. Let's do it through the NFHS, and we don't have to worry about anything.
But they don't have to worry about anything anyhow.
Correct, because
If they say to Ben, listen, we made an agreement and you guys can do the game, what does the Interscholastic League have to do? Nothing.
Well, it
Ben
depends.
has to do all the work.
Yes, but it depends. It depends on the it depends on space, right? So a lot of these places that they do things like the volleyball game, for example, last week, there's really only one good spot to put a camera in that gym for the volleyball game.
But Ben, we're talking
So-
about like a Super Bowl
Well,
game, where they always have it at a facility where you're going to be able to have space.
and every championship is either at a major outside event
Venue.
center
Like you said.
or a college.
Right.
So you can't say that.
That's what I just
Because
said.
that's a
They-
venue.
But it's
Yes,
still hard to but now you're talking about three different media centers because you'd have NFHS,
Mhm.
then you could possibly have whoever covers the local home team and the local away team, like both teams, right? So now you're talking about three different setups, and it's easier to just not do it for them, right?
never had that problem before.
And also for them, I'm just playing devil's advocate.
Yeah, good.
I agree with you guys on everything. I'm just playing devil's
Yeah.
advocate, and legally, I don't agree with anything at all. The other situation for them, right, is that NFHS Network, which requires a subscription of, I believe, like $15 a month, $14.99 a month, which we pay for, by the way. There's a revenue share. I don't know if it's with RIIL or the individual schools, but people that sign up for that and choose who their favorite teams are or whatever, like there's some sort of a revenue share with that doesn't exist with outside media companies like us or others, right? So that's another thing. Like it's way easier for them to keep it all in house, to do all of that stuff, to not misrepresent, blah blah blah, and also it's probably the biggest selling point of the year for the NFHS network, because how many people are going to sign up for the NFHS network to see their kids or their grandkids or their nieces and nephews play in the championship game and then never ever sign off, cancel their subscription?
Yeah.
So-
Or if you do, they still charge anyhow.
Well, no, that's not. The opinions in this broadcast are of Ken Collins only.
Oh, the reason I'm saying that is that I know it happened to me. So
Not with NFHS. He's saying with other things.
yeah, but it would be so easy, and it wouldn't be. I don't think they would have requests from all over the country to do this. There's not that many. I can't believe that there's that many outlets that actually carry
There
the
aren't.
games all season long.
There aren't, and I also want to say, like,
And by the way, that's a good thing then,
yes,
because you do have the opportunity where you don't get all the Waterford games or whoever.
Listen, NFHS Network is fantastic at what it does in that they took these AI pixel art cameras and brought them into schools in the gyms and the football fields.
Yep.
And nobody has to man them. They have ball tracking ability. So the athletic director just has to fill out some information on the website and hit start, and the camera starts.
Right.
And I have taken advantage of it a lot, right? So they don't have commentators for the majority of the games that they cover.
Right.
It's just the AI camera, and it's the athletic director plugging it in and turning it on, right? And so, especially coming out of the pandemic and during the pandemic, these were a godsend to schools
Yes.
that couldn't, that's a completely different product than what we do. First of all, what we do is completely different than other, we're not just sports. We cover local community stuff. We cover all of those things. We have the tree lighting today, stuff like that, right? But having the personality of the commentator, having the local people involved, having all of that stuff is a completely different feel to that. But both of them are great. And, when I don't know how many times when we can't cover a game that's an away game, we watch NFHS and we give people updates.
Mhm.
And that's really great.
Yeah.
A lot of times during a game where you're calling a game and I'm texting you updates on stuff, it's because
Yeah.
I have another game on NFHS that I'm watching and telling you the score of.
I think it's a great thing. Don't get me wrong. Right? All I'm saying is that someone should have made an attempt. Let's put it that way. Of just saying, look, we're only talking when a local team or local station that covers sports all year long on that station permission to do that game. And if you want to charge them a fee, that's fine. But I think that network is great when you can sit in your living room and watch every game. But that's all my argument is. We're only talking, and it's not like your team makes a Super Bowl every year. So
Right.
you
It's been
know what I
24
mean?
years for Westerly. Yeah,
So
23.
anyhow, that's my rant on that this morning. What a way to start. Especially on a rainy Saturday morning. By the tree, by the way, the Christmas tree looks nice.
Oh, the one.
Downtown, in the
gotta
center
go
of
look
town.
at it.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Oh, it's a
Are you guys
beautiful
sad that
thing.
we're not downtown overlooking the Christmas tree anymore?
It's a beautiful thing.
It is not. No, we
Well,
went
absolutely.
by today. Yeah, nice and full. It's beautiful.
Oh, it's a beautiful thing.
Yep.
Can't
Ken,
wait
did you
till
see-
tonight when they gonna light it tonight. No, they might not.
Yeah, they're supposed to light it tonight.
Oh, they
Oh,
are.
they will
Yeah.
tonight. Yeah, it's supposed to clear up.
No, I meant
Oh.
I didn't know if they waited for Santa.
For Santa on next.
Oh,
next-
Santa.
next
Yeah, no,
Friday.
maybe next week. Yeah, next Friday. Santa Claus.
It is a nice tree though.
Wow.
Great. Anyhow, should we take a break now, or we go on different times today? It's up to you.
We,
man.
We can go.
We'll take we're gonna take a 1 minute
Sure.
and 45 second break.
All right, let's do that.
Oh, let's go down to Toscanos. Men shop downtown Westerly, where style and class go hand in hand. You can look your best and dress to please. Buy the right shoe, get the left one free. And if Paulie makes fun of you, you get an even bigger discount too. Toscano's men's shop since 1911.
Trusted Choice agents are in every Rhode Island community. They are your neighbors and friends who deliver the right policy at the right price from America's top insurance companies.
At Woodmansee Insurance, we have been serving our clients and our community for over 60 years. By combining the level of personal attention you desire with the expertise you deserve, we develop an insurance portfolio designed to meet the specific needs of your family or business. And when the people who protect us need protecting, they trust Woodmansee Insurance. Come put the Woodmansee Insurance team to work for you.
Revenue from the games.
Very good. It's great. Great.
Coach is doing his
award-winning
research.
commercial. Unbelievable.
All
right.
Going through that.
So we got the Super Bowls coming up. Now tomorrow, Wesley's playing South Kingston, 12 o'clock. And we were talking when we left about a watch along we're gonna be doing here.
Yes. You guys gonna come for that or no? You don't
Not
have
me.
to. You wanna watch? You wanna watch
So let's hear how this watch along goes. What does it entail?
we
Bill,
bring the
Watch along.
we bring the TV in here
Yeah.
and we watch the game and we all chat.
Oh, all right. I didn't
So-
know what you were doing.
So the audience doesn't see the game. The audience sees us. And there's a QR code that says scan here to watch the game. And that will take them to NFHS if they'd like. So if they would like to watch the game along with us, which some people do, they want to pay for the game on NFHS, watch it, but they don't want to hear the commentators that have no idea who the kids are. So they mute that and then they hang out with us. People do it for the Super Bowl. People do it for, UFC events, wrestling events, stuff like that. Football games, Monday Night Football. The Manning cast is a good approximation of what a
Manning brothers.
yeah.
Never saw that either.
All right. Whatever.
It's just interesting.
All right. So now,
Yeah, Bill.
all right.
It's just I didn't realize that you could do it like that.
Well, I mean, we're not doing anything. We're just hanging out, having a live stream, and there happens to be a game that we're paying attention to.
Yeah, basically you're sitting here doing what we're doing now. You're
Yeah.
watching
I'll
the
bet
game.
you
What's so hard
there's
about
going to
that?
be a lot of people from a lot of fans from South County going up because of
Oh, of
both
course there
teams.
will.
And
Both teams,
Absolutely.
even South Kingstown.
yeah, well, I just a little warning: if you're going to the game at Cranston Stadium, you better get there early if you want to park in the parking lot, because
Small.
the parking lot for the stadium is not that big, and there's a lot of street parking for the game.
By the way,
Wow.
we're going to be at Cranston Stadium on Thanksgiving
Yes,
for the big
East.
Cranston East versus Cranston West game, part of a triple header that we have going on. On Thanksgiving, we will have the Cherahoe versus East Greenwich game. How you feeling about that, Coach?
Well, hopefully we come out and give them a great game and keep the winning streak going.
Is it 2 years, 3 years?
We won the last two.
Nice. I like it. I think you guys have been playing great football towards the end of the season. I think it's going to be good. I love it. How's East Greenwich this year? They were like 4-5, 5-4.
East Greenwich was basically they were about a 500 team. They had a major upset in the playoffs. They upset the number 3 seed in Pontiac, and then
Wow.
lost to the number 2 seed in Mount Hope.
They beat Pontiac.
Well, Pontiac had some issues.
Wow.
I'm not saying that East Greenwich took it to them
Yeah.
through the air. Pontiac did move the ball against them pretty well in spurts, but they lost their running back. They lost a couple other players.
Wow.
But Coach George does a great job year in and year out with East Greenwich. They run a pro style offense, and
We're concerned about your team. Are you all set? Are you
we're,
physically? I mean,
we're ready for the game.
You guys looked awesome last week against Hope.
Yeah, we played
I
well.
hope so.
We played well against Hope.
oh, nice. That's that. I hope so.
Hey, by the way, I noticed this when they played EWG Prout. I've never seen a team that has two quarterbacks. And 99% of the time, when one quarterback is in, it's a pass play. And when the other quarterback in, it's a run play or a QB sneak. That's crazy. I saw it twice. And by the way, number 5, I think his last name was Martinez on Hope, was still pretty unstoppable every time, even though you knew that he had the ball. And if he was under center, not under center, behind center, he was probably going to keep it and run with it.
Yeah, they did not. They had one good running play all day. Kid broke a couple of tackles, but
Yeah.
Realistically, they didn't have a statistically good day running the ball.
Yeah.
That's like a tip off. I mean, that's like looking for clues. You don't have to look.
He did at the end of the
Yeah,
first,
if one
at the end
guy
of the first
did-
half, yeah.
Yeah, if one guy's in the quarterback and he never throws the ball, well,
At the end of the
obviously,
first half, he did throw a few, like with time running out in the first half. But in general, if number 5 was behind center, it was a run.
yeah. That's what I mean.
Yeah, well, that's the defense knew that. So I'm going to let you do all the scouting from now on.
It was the most obvious thing.
He was scouting it during the game. I heard him.
I did, yeah.
I
I also
know.
called it out during the Prout game that we called the EWG.
I said,
Prout
look at
game.
this now. He's not only wanting to announce the game, he's going to scout it too.
Oh, come on! It was the most obvious thing in the world.
I know.
And luckily, I got to see them twice this year.
Yeah,
And both
that's
times,
right.
I was like,
Usually your coach is looking for something where he can say,
"That's like."
what are they going to do on this play? Do they do the same thing all the time? That's easy. They just, okay, here comes number 5. Here comes the pass.
But I'm like, he still was hard to stop. And 90% of the time, when he was a wide receiver, he was the one that they were throwing to, which was crazy. I have to say, I called a JV game last week. See, you guys now are like, I kind of liked it better last week when Ben was distracted with 2 shows going on at the same time.
No,
He didn't talk as much.
It's all right.
Anyway,
You can do whatever you want.
I called the JV game this week.
Yes.
Westerly versus Cheraho. I don't know if you get. Westerly versus Stonington. And I was amazed. Benjamin Cummings, the younger Cummings brother, not Daniel, but Benjamin Cummings, freshman. He scored on a running play. He scored as the quarterback on a pass. He threw a pass, and he started the game as wide receiver and caught a touchdown.
Wow.
He was also the kicker and punter. I was like,
They work the concession stand too?
I think he might have.
You got to remember, JVs. There's limited numbers.
Oh, Ronnie texted me during the game because they had the Super Bowl dinner that night. So the varsity and the head
Providence
coach and stuff.
Gridiron. Yes.
Yeah. So they had the Super Bowl dinner, and he texted me because he was watching the game because they weren't able to be there, and he was like, "You like our JV team right now with 16 players on it?" I was like, there was nobody on the sideline. I was astonished by that, but they won 28-0 pretty convincingly against Stonington.
Wow. They've had bigger JV teams in the past?
Oh, in the past. Oh, yeah.
So this is like a small, compared to other years, this is the smallest probably JV team they've had in a while.
Well, there's been some years, it goes in cycles, but
Yeah.
there was one year I had 60 guys on a JV team.
Yeah.
There was one year I had 20.
First time I ever saw you coach.
Uh-oh.
was JV Charahoe versus Westerly scrimmage in 2002.
Wow.
A long time ago.
23 years ago.
Oh.
God.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys had-
and I already had 20-something years in coaching.
You guys had about 50 people on your team on the JV team. We had like maybe 12.
Well, I can remember one year, not to just get off the subject, but we went to
What subject?
about size of teams. We went to NFA for a freshman game. John Gilman was a freshman at the time, and we came with 17 strong. We went up against 103 kids.
What?
We can only play 11 at a time.
Well,
They had 103 kids on the sideline.
on the
On a
freshman team.
team.
Come on.
Well, at that time, NFA was, well, it still is, the second biggest team second biggest school in the state. But talking with John Gilman coming off the field, and we said to John, what's the guy doing in front of you? He goes, what guy? I've been out there for 7 different series. I played against 7 different guys.
Wow.
Oh.
And that other team must have had those guys up and down the whole
Yeah.
sideline.
And
And the end zone.
Yeah.
a couple of times we played freshmen against Hendricken, and Hendricken had about 80 to 100 kids on the freshman team. They weed themselves out.
They
by
should
the
make
time-
a separate.
Well, they did. It was
Westerly has
separate
about
league for them.
150 boys in the entire school now, don't they?
well
right? They should have
at
a
one point. I
separate
think
league.
the highest we had was about 90 on the team,
On the freshman team or on the
No.
whole team?
on the whole team.
Wow.
Let's go down. Toscanos.
Oh, see,
I-
Well, we
put that-
officially started off with Thanksgiving week coming up. Now, we probably should, we mentioned the triple header, obviously Wesley, Sullivan, Charahoe, East Greenwich, and Cranston.
East
Two
West.
Cranston teams. One's my
Cranston.
Cranston West and Cranston East, yes. I like Cranston West.
Why do you like Cranston
No,
West
no,
versus-
that's being very sarcastic.
Oh, okay.
And then, of course, you got the Rotary tomorrow night. Monday night.
Yep.
This year it's going to be at the Yacht Club
Okay.
at 6:00, and that's always a good show. That's where the captains and the coaches and some invited guests come down, and
What time is that at?
6:00,
Okay.
and that's on Monday night. Then Tuesday night we got the flashback program from Hilltop.
What time is that at?
5 to 7. And hopefully anybody who wants to come down and talk about a game you might have played in or a game you remembered, we're on from 5 to 7 at Hilltop. And then, of course, Wednesday you take a break, I guess. We used to have the rally. I wish they'd bring the rally back, but
That's
that'll
not going to
probably never
happen.
happen.
The downtown.
Rally.
And,
We
yeah.
got I didn't have time to really work on this and put it together, but we have and also with the Super Bowl and stuff right now, but we have the permission, from the town to bring back the rally whenever. And and Ronnie said that he would love it and he would let the kids go and stuff.
Really?
So yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. So I didn't want to push it this year with the Super Bowl push, but maybe next year I'll spearhead bringing the rally back.
Absolutely. Got to.
I talked to the town manager. I talked to the police chief. I talked to the coaches. I haven't talked to AJ, but
Well, realistically, the coaches, we never had anything to do with that
Right.
anyways.
And
Yeah.
Right. They don't, yeah, they usually don't.
but yeah.
No,
we
but
could-
you'd like to have the support.
Oh, yes.
so
Oh, that's good.
it's all. They were like, yeah.
Congratulations.
Bring it back.
Yeah,
if you
too
want.
bad we couldn't have done it this year.
Yeah,
Too late now.
it is too.
But
late.
anyhow, that used to be, we covered a lot of the rallies, and it was like, to me, it was an amazing thing when you could go downtown and I think the rally was what, 6 o'clock?
Yeah, it'd be
And
empty.
there was nobody, there'd be no one in downtown at all. And then it started at right about 6 o'clock.
It'd be a couple hundred people.
And then 6:45, everybody's gone. It's like it was at 6:45. It's amazing. And I never seen
Peaceful.
any trouble. We covered the rally for a long time.
Yeah, I think a lot of it was liability risk. That's why it kind of like went off the
Yeah.
wayside.
I don't think that there would be fights anymore.
No, there were never fights.
Okay.
I'm just saying, just a liability risk of someone, someone getting hurt on the steps or something. Because
Well, let's not get into all the liability.
No,
Because
no.
we're going to bring it back.
We're gonna
No,
bring it
I'm-
back.
no, just that no one wanted to pay for the
No,
insurance.
don't worry about it. It's right.
But
Yeah, why did they take it off anyway? Take it
well,
away?
because of the
Over that?
liability.
Well, whatever. We don't want to take. We don't want to talk about taking it off.
Ben, are you
We're trying to
doing?
get in.
Are you doing the school rallies?
We haven't gotten asked to do Stonington, but we are doing Westerly at noon. So we will be live at Westerly at noon on Wednesday.
About Charahoe, they haven't.
We don't have school on Wednesday.
You're off
really?
Wednesday?
Rally, I mean.
No, they don't have one.
There's no rally at
I don't care
Charo?
about.
No.
All right.
Really?
As far as I know,
No school on
Hey,
Wednesday, huh?
How come it became East Greenwich and not EWG?
Oh, that's a good question.
Because I would be-
in the beginning, when both schools started football, that was the Thanksgiving Day rivalry.
yeah,
Then when
and we beat the snot outside.
when the Interscholastic League did a realignment, they were afraid that you would play a team 3 times within a season. They didn't want to see that because they were both in the same division. So they switched it.
Wow.
Charahoe started playing Narragansett.
Yeah.
And Exeter West Greenwich started playing East Greenwich. Then there was another realignment, and they didn't want to see Charahoe and Narragansett play against each other 3 times. And East Greenwich was in Division 2, so they changed it to Narragansett and Exeter West Greenwich, Charahoe and East Greenwich.
How the hell does Westerly and Stonington continue to play each other for 106 years with all of that oversight from
Because
Because they don't play one another during the season.
right, but they
would
just so
they
nobody.
never have to worry about
But I
that.
mean, like with all of
Well-
the governing bodies getting involved
I-
and stuff, and
all right,
you
Ben.
basically just say "f off." If we don't
No.
do this game, we'd rather not even play football.
Well, realistically, at one time, Wesley and Stonington played twice.
Armistice Day.
Yes, and that game had to
Sounds like a
end.
true Westerly.
That game had to end because Wesley had a league game.
Yep.
And if Armistice Day fell on a certain day, then it would only be a couple days off before you play the next game. So that's why they ended that one. So they ended a game because of league play. Then they went to just one game,
Well,
Thanksgiving
the
Day.
question is, why does Charahoe not play Exeter West Greenwich?
Well, because
That's illogical. They do nothing that's logical anyhow, as far as I'm concerned.
The opinions
But-
of the
But
sport.
yeah, right, fine. You got Wesley Stonington rivalry, you could have Wesley Charahoe if Stonington didn't want to. But Charahoe, Exeter West Greenwich is a natural opponent for Thanksgiving Day.
and that was one reason why I wound up scheduling Exeter West Greenwich for the first week of the season to try to get that rivalry back because they hadn't played against each other in years.
It's a shame. And
It
thank you
is,
for that.
it is a shame.
What a
Because
shame.
it's a logical.
Yeah, because I want to destroy the Scarlet Knights all the time, except for the fact that we cover Prout, and I love the Scarlet Knights and go Crusaders.
Oh,
I was talking to Josh Mason yesterday from Remy's, and he was like, I said, "We love you guys," and he said, "Even though your Chargers beat us and knocked us out of the playoffs before going and getting the championship, boys soccer." And I was like, as you mentioned that, I just went over and grabbed my Chargers hat and wore it with pride. By the way, Coach, did you see our buoy for the Stonington Lobster Trap tree?
No.
That Chargers hat that you gave me is now immortalized with a buoy on the buoy. So we'll get it here in January after the lobster trap tree comes down. But the tree lighting tonight at 4:30, we had no say. Like the artist just did it. We didn't even know we were getting a buoy at first. I'm wearing the Charahoe Chargers hat, the green and white hat with the green C on the front. And Patrick is wearing an apron that says "Hot Dad" on it. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know that your Chargers football hat is immortalized now.
Where's that tomorrow night?
Tonight
tonight.
at 4:30 in Stonington, in the borough.
Good. What else is going on tonight? Anything? Might as well go-
6 p.m. Hold on. Joe Iacoi texted me. Where did he text me? This is Karen from Central.
By the way, next week we're going to be at Paulie's at Scandal Store. Next week,
Get a good sale.
Oh, Scott.
after Thanksgiving sale. Next week.
Buy one turkey, get the second one free.
Could be. Paulie could have a deal on that. You never know.
Well, that begins the
Turkey
Christmas
ties.
season, too. After Thanksgiving.
Hey, turkey ties.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know where the text from Joe is, but I'm pretty sure that it's tonight, the Lions tree thing.
Where's that?
Downtown.
At-
Downtown, the one that
Down-
you talked about earlier and said it was great.
That's downtown, yeah.
Yeah.
And next Friday would be Santa's arrival.
Santa,
Yes.
yeah. Yes, Bill.
As DJ would say, Santa, I know him.
Oh,
Okay, I have no idea where Joe texted me. So, sorry, Joe.
That's all right.
I want to give you the shout out.
that's what happens when you got so much data on your phone.
Yeah, right. I don't have that problem. All right.
All right, so
Anyhow, we're gonna.
How you been,
It's
Bill?
almost time for us to
Pretty
take a 9 o'clock break.
Let's
so.
go down. Oh,
Why don't we do the break early? Then we'll get reset here for. We're gonna talk some more sports or some sports.
all right. We'll go another short one.
Oh, let's go down to Toscanos. Men shop downtown Westerly, where style and class go hand in hand. You can look your best and dress to please. Buy the right shoe, get the left one free. And if Paulie makes fun of you, you get an even bigger discount too. Toscano's Men's Shop since 1911.
Trusted Choice agents are in every Rhode Island community. They are your neighbors and friends who deliver the right policy at the right price from America's top insurance companies.
At Woodman C Insurance, we have been serving our clients and our community for over 60 years. By combining the level of personal attention you desire with the expertise you deserve, we develop an insurance portfolio designed to meet the specific needs of your family or business. And when the people who protect us need protecting, they trust Woodman C Insurance. Come put the Woodman C Insurance team to work for you.
happy
back.
to you.
Welcome back to Sports Open Mic on this rainy.
Supposed to
What's the weather
clear.
forecast though?
It's supposed to clear
Rain till noontime, they
Okay,
said.
Thank you.
until kickoff time.
Kickoff time.
Yes, last night there was a Super Bowl game. Today there's 2, and tomorrow there's 2.
Yeah.
Oh, there's 2 today?
Yeah, last night Hendricken defeated LaSalle 13-3. A very big defensive game, and then today we've got 2 games at Cranston Stadium. Davies, Votech, and Narragansett, both sitting at 8-2. They play at noontime, and the Division I championship game
Prime time.
is at 3:30.
Who is that?
Central 3-7 versus Cumberland 3-6.
What?
Division I was split into 2 championship brackets, a Division I championship and a state championship.
3-7.
Yes.
How'd that happen?
To get entice the people to play in Division I, everyone would make a playoff, and there would be two champions.
How
And
can
That
it be
makes a lot of sense.
3-7 and 3-7? That makes a lot of sense.
And then
Yeah.
tomorrow, the Westerly sitting at 8-3 playing against South Kingstown at noontime. South Kingstown's 9-2, followed by the 3:30 game. Mount Hope 8-2 against Classical 10-0.
Now look at that, and then you got one that's 3-7 against 3-7,
And that's Division One.
Division I.
One.
Yeah.
Where you should have your
So
best
who's
team.
actually these? It's got to be Hendricken
Hendricken is the state champion.
champion. Yeah.
They Division I was split.
Now how do they
How do
come
you
up with
split it
something-
and come up with
Yeah.
teams with that bad a record, Bill?
The top 6 teams played for the state championship in Division I. There
Yeah.
were 10 teams in the bracket.
Yeah.
The bottom 4 teams played for basically the Consolation Bowl, and they call that Division I champion.
Well, they shouldn't call it nothing.
They shouldn't be a Division I champion with that record.
I
No.
understand.
Ken, we know how we feel about that situation, and that's all that matters.
Okay.
Because Bill isn't going to say anything about
No.
it.
Right. He isn't. Can't.
Can't now.
No. Can't say anything.
You better read the rules of the media. And,
I don't care. Kenny, that's the way Kenny and I feel. It's called freedom,
Yes.
free speech.
What do you mean the rules of the
Well,
media? What are you talking about?
I don't want to get into that.
Why? Go ahead.
No, it's during broadcast. You're not supposed to.
That's mediocre.
You're not supposed to say anything negative or derogative about the Ennis Classic League or decisions on and off the field. I don't know.
Yeah, then you ask them if you can do the game. Oh, no, you can't do the game. Please.
The Article 11 now
Where's
is
the
like
50 bucks?
Article 11 is now like 7 pages long for the
All right,
media.
now what are we getting into
How
now?
can you, yeah, right, you're right.
Yeah.
But one more thing. How can you tell an announcer that he can't say anything?
Derogatory.
And don't do anything derogatory, and you won't have to worry about saying anything. Ken, Rhode Island Scholastic League for you. You will never do another game for. Okay.
Who said that?
No.
No,
Oh.
yes.
All right, here we go.
All right.
Um,
But
Let's just get off.
I just wish Wesley the best
Of
against.
course, you gotta
against
wish
South
him the
Kingston.
best.
pro football tomorrow. You want to go on to that?
Yeah, pro football.
Well, how about pro football the other night with the big bad Buffalo Bills getting beat again?
Like Houston.
Well, Houston's got #1 ranked defense, and
What's wrong with the quarterback? To me, he looks tired.
He
all
looks.
the
There's
time.
something not
Something's
right
wrong
there.
with him.
Everybody had Buffalo. Everybody. That's all everybody talked
But
about.
I mean, just his looks. He looks like he's drained.
I don't know.
Hurt. I don't know about hurt, but he just looks. He looks tired all the time.
I have no idea.
Aye, 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 aye.
Well, I'll tell you what, what was it, 8 sacks the other night. If I was the quarterback, I'd probably be tired too. There was too many turnovers. Buffalo just doesn't look like the same team as they were last year. I think their offensive line is banged up. They've got they got some issues, and you can see that the other night. The Texans playing with their backup quarterback, by the way, wound up pulling that game out.
Where'd they play, in Texas?
Yes.
All right. But
And then the Patriots off to the start that they're off. I mean, they got a big edge on them now, right?
Yeah.
yeah, and right now, Patriots are 4-2 at home and 5-0 on the road.
Yeah.
5-0. And they've won, what, how many in a row?
They've won 7, I think.
7 in a row. Now, look at that AFC East. The AFC East, the Patriots are up by 2 over Buffalo.
Actually, right now you can almost say 2.5 because the Patriots already beat Buffalo once. So
That's right.
they have a tiebreaker.
But then in the
until they play again.
AFC North, his Bills team's ahead, but
Baltimore.
Baltimore's starting to
Well, their quarterback is back,
Hey,
and they're playing
creep
better.
up.
That's it.
Watch out for Baltimore.
Yeah, I told you that.
Indiana in the AFC South is 8-2. Jacksonville's the next one in line at 6-4. And now that Houston won, they're 6-5. Tennessee, forget it. They're 1-9.
Wow.
AFC West,
Right here's the team.
Denver, they're 9-2. They're another team 9-2.
6-0 at home.
LA Chargers are 7-4.
Then
And then Kansas City 5-5. I don't know. Kansas City's gonna. I don't know.
they're going to make the playoffs. I'll put money on that. They will make the playoffs.
We'll see, Bill. Then in the NFC,
Wait! You forgot to say something
What?
about the Las Vegas team.
2-8. Yeah, you're doing that. You said that. I
Yeah.
did that on purpose.
Yeah.
All right, now
But he's
NFC
good at shoe shoes.
NFC East.
The big guy, Bill.
Philadelphia 8-2, followed by Dallas 4-5. It's just
Yeah.
nothing from there. Washington, who 3-8. I
They-
thought they were going to be better than that. And
no,
then
no quarterback.
the New York Football Giants 2-9. And Ken, they still could have won about 3 games
Yeah, they
at
could.
least.
What could their record
They
be?
could have beat Denver at Denver.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Washington has had a lot of injuries. I'm not saying that they wouldn't have been a 3-8 team, but
Well, what's your excuse for the Giants?
the Giants.
Yeah, I know he's going to say something. That's why I'm saying it.
I can't tell you why.
Why?
Because
And what's his name?
I don't
is
wanna
still
hurt you.
under protocol for
concussion.
They're saying someone suggested he's got to learn how to. He just keeps trying to run. Like there were plays, Ken. He should have just slid
You gotta
down,
go down.
And he takes the hit. And
he
shouldn't-
takes the hit,
and he shouldn't.
and he shouldn't do that.
No, you're
One of the
right.
biggest surprises is the Chicago Bears.
Yep,
Sitting at
Chicago
7-3.
Bears
And
Where is that?
I don't know how many games they've won.
7-3, and
Either the last play or in the last 30 seconds of the game that they've pulled out wins. And a couple of them, they
yeah, and you know what? They're one game up on
Green Bay.
Green Bay. And the Giants played Green Bay tough last week.
Giants should
Could have won that game too,
Giants probably should have won 4 more games.
even with that other quarterback.
It almost seems that our good friend Jerry was right a long time ago. There's scripts because some of these teams, you can't see how good they are. You know,
But once you finish
But Jerry goes by, you talk about someone that liked to go with winning teams. He was a Giants fan. And then he switched.
well, he
Then
knew.
when all that super dust went up to Foxborough, he was a big Patriot
Well,
fan.
he was a Green Bay fan.
And
too.
then his kid lives up in Buffalo, and he kind
Buffalo
of started leaning that way too. But yeah, we got to finish.
finish.
Detroit, though, Bill, 6-4. I was
Did-
surprised. I thought they were going to be better than that.
But they've had a lot of injuries to
I
their
know they have.
defense.
Yep. And then Minnesota. I mean, they're right on they're on the bottom.
Well,
4-6.
that's Maki's team.
Yeah. NFC South.
Tampa Bay 6-4.
Yeah, 6-4, and then Carolina's a 6-5, Bill. But
That's
who? I
surprised.
thought they weren't going to do anything at all.
Mm.
In the NFL right now, it's so much parity. It's scary.
And then in the West, it's LA Raiders.
No,
I mean Rams. I'm sorry, 8-2. Seattle 7-3. San Francisco 7-4, and then Arizona on the bottom 3-7. But that's a tight. That any one of those three teams could win that division now. But I don't know. Any tough games this week, Bill?
Yeah. There's Colts and the Chiefs. Big game.
Yeah, that's a big one.
Colts 8-2 traveling to Kansas City 5-5. 8-2 Colts are getting 3.5 points.
Wow. At Kansas City, too. A 1:00 game.
1:00 game. The Steelers and the Bears,
How can the Colts get 3.5 points?
because they're saying that the best quarterback is with the better quarterbacks with the Chiefs. Patriots travel to the Bengals.
Yeah, now is that quarterback going to come back?
No, Burrow's
He's not. So they'll win. that game.
I don't think so.
You're not going
There was rumors that he might come back.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there were rumors. Alright.
Jets and the Ravens. That shouldn't be much of
How
a game.
about Pittsburgh and Chicago? Okay.
Well, Chicago's number one. Pittsburgh is not sure who's going to be a quarterback because of the cracked
Got a
wrist.
fractured wrist.
Yeah, his left hand, his non-throwing hand, and they're not sure he's going to play.
Oh no, he got an injury. That's so unlike him.
So Pittsburgh 6-4 and Chicago 7-3.
Man, I'm surprised I didn't get a picture of a cast.
And they're playing at Chicago.
Give me a minute.
Say that again, Lou. I didn't.
At Chicago.
It's at
They're
Chicago.
playing at Chicago. Pittsburgh.
Vikings and the Packers, which might be a big game because the loser of that game,
Well, it's a big game for Minnesota. They got to win.
They got to
the
win.
Giants and the Lions.
Are you
my.
kidding me?
I'm just
Big game. Big games we want. Who the Patriots playing?
Patriots are playing the Bengals.
You don't have to holler.
Yeah, they'll beat the Bengals.
I think
At the Bengals, so they'll be 6-0 on
the-
that.
Yeah.
the Sunday night game, Buccaneers and the Rams. That should be
I know there's one important game here. It's Atlanta against New Orleans.
Yeah.
3-7 and 2-8.
Yeah, it could be going for the Super Bowl. For those records,
and then Monday
Division one
night
Super Bowl.
the Panthers and the
3-7 and
49ers.
3-7.
Yeah, Bill. What's going on there?
What did you say, Bill? Because I interrupted you.
I said then the Monday night game, 49ers and Carolina.
Yeah.
Well, Carolina's sitting at 6-4.
5 and
Six- yeah.
7-4 for 49ers. That's a big game for
man,
both
should be.
teams.
Monday night,
Um,
I'll watch that.
At San Francisco.
So
Did you leave your heart in San Francisco, Bill?
No, I've never
Gotta
been.
have one.
I've never been to San Francisco, number one. And some people have always said I never
You
had a
gotta
heart.
have one
How could he
for
leave his
that.
heart in San Francisco when it was broken in Pittsburgh so many times?
It's never been broken in Pittsburgh. It's been AED'd a couple of times to bring me back, but I never broke it.
Oh, let Rodgers have a little bit more time. He'll
Yes. No, my blood pressure's been pretty good, Ben, and you got to stop now. The thing with the Patriots, I am not a Patriot fan.
Yes, you are.
Patriots are playing.
You know you are.
He's switching.
Patriots are playing well, but their schedule has not been.
They had one of the easiest schedules in
Yes.
in football this
Yes.
year. They said it, yeah. No, I know
The
that.
division too is not.
Yeah, that division is not hot.
No. But the Patriots are gonna
But it doesn't matter.
power
You gotta-
rankings, they're right in the top 5.
You still got to win,
And you gotta play the teams that you play. As
And-
simple as that.
Look at the Giants, as bad as they've had seasons the last, I can't remember how long. They had the toughest schedule in football this year.
because
the Giants.
because they're saying that the NFC East is the toughest division.
But you're saying this year,
They
and
their
by
schedule's the
having
worst.
that schedule, they still should be
Yeah, they three give them 3
give
wins
them at
more.
least 3 wins.
I know.
I think the NFL is so balanced right now, and I think they want to see it that way. With any game, anyone can beat anyone except for, there's a couple of those teams like the Jets.
And the Giants, Bill. Say it, Bill. You can say it.
No, because the Giants,
They showed some spurts this year.
the Giants showed that they can play with anyone.
But what about the AFC East, where the Patriots are?
How about Tennessee looks bad too.
Tennessee is a very bad team. The East, Miami, even though they got 4 wins, they're not that good.
That's what I'm saying. That's why the Patriots.
Yeah, I've got a.
I mean, the Patriots are winning, but that happens to be their division, which used to be tough, is not that tough this year.
No,
Oh, that's what happens.
that's
Teams
Billy
up and
Boy
down.
for you.
Oh, we'll see what happens.
Is just talking about football.
Yeah,
There's a big game up the road, up in South Kingstown, up in Kingston. URI is playing today. The last regular season game, they're ranked 8th in the country in
I
1AA.
Yeah.
They win this one. They'll probably have
And
a
they're
home.
being-
They'll have a home playoff game, and that would be big. URI hasn't had a home playoff game in.
It might be nice to see that because next year,
Well,
if they do good next
me,
year,
they did have one last year,
yes,
but it was a lower round game.
right.
I think this year would be a bye,
And then
and then
the
then
next
a playoff.
round, yeah.
Yeah.
And next year they won't be able to play at Meade Stadium.
No, they're going to be playing at the soccer stadium in
Up in
Pawtucket.
Pawtucket, because they're redoing the stadium
Oh, they are.
Yeah,
on the other side. I think
they're taking down.
they're taking
When
down.
did the last time they renewed that?
Well, they did one side.
That was the side where the Ryan Center is.
Hmm.
The other side, those bleachers, that
Yeah.
needs to be.
And then they put the synthetic turf down
Yes.
in the new lights.
Now they're going to take down and they're probably going to modernize all that on one side. They'll probably make them bigger too, you know.
Well, they're going to redo the whole press box because you may see URI within the next 5 years step up, get out of 1AA and go into one of the bigger conferences.
Wow.
They're looking into maybe like the Sun Belt or maybe
Really?
the Mid America.
He's done a good job with them.
Yeah, Coach Fleming has done a great
Yeah.
job, and the big thing is Coach Fleming is taking a lot of kids from Rhode Island
Yeah.
playing because right now Muse, the kid that played for St. Ray's, he's doing outstanding
Yeah.
defense for him. He's got a couple of receivers, a kid from Classical.
But
He's got the Classical kicker that's
If-
doing well.
if they do what they say they're going to do, and they say they went to like the Sun Belt, he's probably going to have to do a little recruiting out of the
Oh yeah, definitely.
definitely.
But
more so.
well,
than what he's done.
the big thing now
He
is
still has a bunch of
yeah,
out of state.
but the big thing is the portal. You
Yeah.
can get kids
Right.
from all over the country,
Yeah.
and
Oh, I know.
you don't have to go and see them when they're in high school. You can see them after a year or so in college.
Yeah.
And see how they develop. So Flem's doing a good job up there.
Who are they playing?
I think it's
I can't remember. I don't know. I knew they were playing this weekend.
not
for-
Mammoth.
Monmouth, by the way.
Yes. I will tell you in a second. They are playing Hampton
Hampton?
University.
That's where, Bill.
I think they're
Hampton.
from down south.
I think it is. I was going to say Southern team, I think. It is. South Carolina or somewhere, I
North
think.
Carolina,
North Carolina.
around there.
So the odds look pretty good for them today?
Yes, Hampton's sitting at
Hopefully.
2-9, and URI's 9-2.
Oh, wow.
And one of those losses was
The Brown.
one was to Brown, and the other loss was to, I think it was Western Michigan. Their money game.
Yeah, Western Michigan was that Division One they played
Yeah.
against. Yeah.
Yeah, their money game.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, hopefully URI gets that win that pushes them to 10-2 and maybe go up in the standings.
Yeah. Like you said, maybe they'll draw a bye too.
You never know.
Yeah.
That'd be nice to have a home playoff game.
Yeah.
Last year, I think they played Central Connecticut at home.
Yes.
Before they went to Mercer. And kind of like got game they could have won.
Yeah, I know.
So they got that. You got college basketball right now that's starting. Last night I watched UConn women, number 1 against number 6.
Michigan is 6.
Yeah. UConn was blowing them out, 20-point lead. And all of a sudden they only scored 4 points in the third quarter. UConn coach was not too happy.
I don't know. And then they ended up pulling it out.
Yeah, they wound up right at the end. This girl from Michigan, last name was Sword. She was, NBA shots from downtown, all net. It was a pretty good game. The game was at Mohegan
Would
Sun.
they win by?
They won by 3.
Wow.
Of 3
Oh,
or
that
4.
was in Mohegan?
It was at Mohegan. It was a tip-off.
Very good.
It was a Hall of Fame tip-off game.
I think there's some men's games going to be up there before the holiday or
Yeah, there are.
during the holiday season.
URI. No, it was PC played a game there already
Yeah.
this year.
Yeah.
Should we?
PC, yeah, PC did.
Ken, you got fans coming in and just taking selfies with you during the show. How you feeling? We should have guys have a seat.
Well, we need,
Yeah, we gotta go. Hold on, we come over by the mic real quick.
Chubb, have a seat real quick. Go say hi. We got a future state champion in the house.
that's right, we got a big game tomorrow. You ready?
Yes, sir.
We need to, just so people can hear him. Oh, there you go. Okay, tell me about it now. Tell me the game plan and everything. No.
Everything out.
I'll be looking for number 21 tomorrow.
Yes, sir.
So I've had the opportunity to see a few games this year, and happened to be two of the West Warwick games. And one of the games against West Warwick, you guys didn't look too good, but you got revenge when you needed to. But very impressed the way you guys play the game, especially in that second game against West Warwick. You really took it to them. So now you got South Kingstown coming up.
Yes,
What do you know about them?
South Kingstown, they have a really good run game, especially that kid, Dante Pino. Just got to stop him and just stop the run, make him pass the ball, and defense win championship games.
Well, you tell him don't run where 21 is,
Yes, sir.
because then he's not going to go anywhere. Well, how many positions have you played this year?
I played running back, H-back, tight end, DN, nose guard. Not nose guard, nose, and linebacker.
Wow.
I think I even saw you in the concession stand one night selling like popcorn and stuff.
We heard he used
At
that joke in
halftime.
his.
No, you've had a great season so far, but the job isn't done. One
No,
more to
sir.
go.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow. Is the team ready?
The team is ready. We're definitely ready.
All right. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.
Yeah, good
All
luck.
right. There you go. Number 21. Look for him tomorrow.
I gotta say this before we go to the haircut. All right, Miss Hazel. We gotta send you a shout out. Love you, appreciate the birthday greeting that you called me last.
And did you see that little move he made coming around Lou to get here?
Dipping the
Huh?
shoulder, coming around.
He's just trying to
Pass
imitate
rush.
21, but I said during one of those broadcasts, no way. There's no way that Calvin Jr., right, is going to make those kind of moves. Not like the third.
Yeah, maybe 30 years ago.
Maybe. And if he'd have tried to make those, it was one particular move. It was, I think, right in front of the Westerly bench. And I said, if he tried to make that one, that's Junior.
He get crushed.
He would have been on the ground right there.
And ambulance would have been out on the field. We gotta get him a haircut. Hey, we'll see y'all.
All right. Good luck. Good luck tomorrow.
Yeah,
Tell
good luck.
Carlos we said hello.
But by the way, I was at the Falcons game up in Foxborough.
You know what? My father-in-law would give me hell about that. Yeah, we got one. I need to go out there and kick.
Yes.
So, all right, I will see
See
y'all.
ya.
Take care.
Good luck.
All right. That's Calvin Jr. and Calvin the third. Great kid. You know,
He plays all over the
on
place.
and off the field.
Yeah.
You know, he plays the positions. They just put him in those positions, and he
He excels.
produces it. That's all that counts. Plays hard, and like we just said, look at all the positions he plays.
He's only a junior.
Yeah,
Junior.
yeah. He's pretty well put together, young man. I don't think I'd want to get hit by him.
No, I want to see Lugo one-on-one.
What do you mean, me, Bill? I never even played football.
See? You learn. Not what to do.
See what I mean?
Yeah, I see, Lou. You don't have to convince me.
Well, how come you never played?
Because I didn't, Bill. I was
just
I was
asking.
not interested.
All right.
Never impressed me. What's that all
I
about?
was just asking. I don't know why you didn't play.
Well, what's that
He
got
thinks
to do?
everybody in high school played football.
Yeah.
There were a lot of people that didn't play
Yeah, I
football.
know.
His parents said that he couldn't afford another head injury.
Me or him?
Him.
Why didn't you play soccer?
Because I played football.
What's that got to do with it?
Lou, is that a Red Sox hat you got on? No.
No, St.
It
John's.
should be a Red Sox hat. I know that you're the biggest Red Sox fan in the world.
No,
Well
I'm not.
documented.
Well, it's documented.
Well documented.
That's all right.
We've said it on this show, so it's become well documented.
Absolutely.
Good.
Well, we have it.
As we know, the things that we say on 321 become official lore and fact when it comes to AI search. Just ask Gary Collins, 321 meteorologist.
Yeah, just go back for a cruise.
He says it's too cold. He wants to go back.
Yeah, it's too cold. He FaceTimed me from where the hell it was, Aruba or somewhere.
You did last week on the show.
Yeah, he, during the week too. He nailed
Did
it.
he?
Yeah,
I
Just
realized
rub it
Dan's-
in.
rub it in a little more.
I just realized Dan's not here today.
Dan's on assignment today.
I
Yeah,
just realized that.
you just
Well,
realized.
Just realized.
You've been having him run all over the place anyways this week.
I have not had to run all over the place. He went to Cheraho High School, where he is always at.
No, he's at Charlestown
Oh my God.
Elementary.
He did one thing. How was the interview yesterday?
It went pretty good.
Good.
Pretty good. Pretty good.
Now the interviews that you did yesterday, without is
Giving
that
it
gonna
away.
be part of the pregame? This week?
Yes.
Now, should we say anything about that or no? The pregame, you got
Starting at 9 a.m. on Thanksgiving, we
Mhm.
will have I believe starting at 9, maybe at 8, depending on how much footage we have. We will have 8,
Easy. 8.
Yeah.
2 hours.
maybe.
All right.
It's a big
go ahead.
day. It's a big day, and we got 4 schools to cover, 5 schools to cover. So, 3 games.
So you're gonna have 5 like different pre-games?
No. The pregame show is going to be one thing,
Okay.
and it's going to cover all of the
Cover
schools.
all the 5. That's what I meant.
Yeah, the pregame is going to cover everything that you need to know for Turkey Day.
Well, we mentioned 3 games. You just said 5 games.
5 teams.
I said 5 schools.
Oh, 5. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because we represent Stonington, Westerly, Cranston East, Cranston West, and Cherahoe. East Greenwich is the sad one out. You know,
Mhm.
I wish that you guys still played EWG Prout because it literally would have been all of our schools.
We
Yeah,
do
really.
play them,
Huh?
but not on Thanksgiving Day.
You know what I mean, Coach. That would have been if that was still the game. If that was still the game, all 6 of our schools would be playing each other on Thanksgiving. It would have been perfect.
Very nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
And then, of course, the next 2 schools that we
Was
have.
that Frank
we're launching-
Caranova? Hey, well, was that Frank Caranova?
Mwah.
With, oh, wow.
Yeah.
And then, of course, the next 2 schools that we're adding, Coventry and West Warwick, they play each other as well. That should be a game that happens. Any
No,
any predictions on the Coventry West Warwick?
well,
score?
see that's another game that's
West Warwick, I take.
that,
Oh yeah, that's a good bet.
that-
Well,
that-
you asked.
that's a big rivalry game that's been going on for a long time, and West Warwick does have the upper hand on the record.
Yeah.
It's not as intense as the Wesley Stonington rivalry, but
Right.
it's a big rivalry, and sometimes you don't know what's going to happen in that game.
Westerly Stonington, if the Bulldogs win this year, they tie the overall record.
Yes.
Right.
It's amazing how that's pretty even
Yeah.
through all those years.
Well, it wasn't for a long time, right?
Well, there was 2 different kind of records they were looking at: the overall and the Thanksgiving
Yeah.
Day game record. And
What? How many years in a row now it's been for Westerly to win Thanksgiving?
5, 4.
I think it's more than that, but maybe not.
I'll ask Ronnie.
But speaking of that game, there's going to be a celebration at halftime. Well, an announcement at halftime. They're going to announce the 40-year anniversary of championship team, and Coach Morano will be with a lot of his former players. They're doing a breakfast before the game. They're going to be in the end zone during the game, and then they're going to have a reception the night after the game
Wow.
to celebrate the 85 championship team.
Ah,
All 3 captains of that group have got the guys together: John Gilman, Steve Katfa, and Andy Schilke, and they're doing a big production over Thanksgiving for celebrating 40-year anniversary.
It's interesting. I thought the Bears won the Super
well,
Bowl. in
they're gonna
85.
have a big kabash, huh? You said the following day.
Did they?
Yeah, the Super Bowl shuffle and stuff. That was the 85 Bears.
That was the 85 Super Bowl Bears.
Yeah.
But wasn't that the 84 team?
I think it was the 86 Super Bowl.
All right.
I don't know.
So the game was after. But the Bulldogs beat East Greenwich that year for the championship.
Okay.
I don't remember the 85 game.
You know
That-
what we're gonna
that-
have to
that-
do?
that-
We're gonna
that-
have to go and get East Greenwich so
Eight-
that next year we're covering.
85 was not at that time was not a great time for Mr. Collins.
No.
So I've heard.
Yeah, that's why I asked who won.
But you got the football from that team.
I do. Yep. I think there's a couple names I recognize on there. That was nice. Well, the day wasn't nice. That's one 1985 Thanksgiving Day game. Well, I did hear it after.
Well, it was canceled
Yeah.
on Thanksgiving morning. We were already over there.
Well, that was a back and forth thing. We're gonna play. We're not gonna play. The field's unplayable. It's playable.
I feel like after last year, it would take an act of God to not play a Thanksgiving Day game.
Well, it's
Last year was
easy
a
now
monsoon.
because they got the artificial.
Artificial turf, yeah.
But back then,
It was
that's
all
what they were concerned
done.
about. Yeah.
Oh, my favorite line that I said this week in a game was next week it will be Thanksgiving Day at Sal Algieri Field, but today Stonington Bears have Westerly on their home turf, literally on their turf. Donald
What
Palmer
are
Field.
these?
Brett Musburger.
Uh,
I think we have to take another break, don't we?
Yeah.
We're all off schedule here.
Well, we
today.
would think so, but Ben's, he's chirping. He's chirping over there.
Wait a minute. Are you the guy from Billy Madison?
I just watched Billy Madison the other day again.
That's where you got the laugh from.
I actually got it from there's a gif of a lizard going and just a bunch of he's are popping out of his mouth.
I was really surprised. I thought last week was bad, but the numbers were pretty good. So I don't know about this week.
Let's go down to Toscano.
Right.
Oh, let's go down to Toscano's. Men shop downtown Westerly, where style and class go hand in hand. You can look your best and dress to please. Buy the right shoe, get the left one free. And if Paulie makes fun of you, you get an even bigger discount too. Toscano's men's shop since 1911.
Trusted Choice agents are in every Rhode Island community. They are your neighbors and friends who deliver the right policy at the right price from America's top insurance companies.
At Woodmansee Insurance, we have been serving our clients and our community for over 60 years. By combining the level of personal attention you desire with the expertise you deserve, we develop an insurance portfolio designed to meet the specific needs of your family or business. And when the people who protect us need protecting, they trust Woodmansee Insurance. Come put the Woodmansee Insurance team to work for you.
I think it's on Main Street.
You're back.
It's in the back
We're
by
back,
by
back.
the
The
package
A&P.
store down there.
The old AMP.
A&P, yeah.
AMP.
The old A&P.
I remember the AMP.
You know, I thought
You
that
were
if,
the original AMP or?
No.
I thought that if we I thought that if we had shorter breaks, I could get you guys to just be silent during the breaks. You know what I mean? Just everybody sort of shut down and blah blah blah. But we get so much more active during the breaks.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, true. All right, let's just do some baseball. You guys were telling me about Bregman.
Oh, there's a lot of rumors that he may not end up with the Red Sox. That's all.
Oh,
Mets are interested. Dodgers are interested.
Detroit's
But that's,
interested.
of course, people are going to be interested anyway.
yeah.
But maybe he'll still end up. Don't get nervous now. He might end up with you.
I'm not
Don't worry
getting
about
nervous.
it. All
No.
right. All right. Don't worry about a thing.
No, I don't care about Bregman.
Don't worry about a thing.
I think he's a good player, but I mean,
You guys said he wasn't even going to sign with them in the middle of the summer.
I said that.
Yep, you, Dan, and well, Dan didn't. I don't think so much. Billy didn't think so either.
No, if
I agree with him.
Yeah,
Oh,
Danny, I think stuck by the whatever.
now there's been a lot of talk about Scooble being traded, and
Here we go.
I'm not just.
Last week it was no other team should even bother
I
because
didn't
Boston's going to get them.
I didn't say
That's
that.
what he more or less
No, I
should have
did
said
not say-
that.
Don't
You
don't
did.
stop
Yep.
preaching.
Yes, you did. Yep.
I'll talk to Capaverde and I'll get you off the pulpit.
That's all right. He's not a Red Sox fan, so don't.
He's a Yankee
He'd
fan.
agree with me.
But the Red Sox are not the only ones that are after Scooble. New York, there was a package where,
which
But-
New York team?
well, both New York teams, but the Yankees had a package of a
All
lot,
kids.
of,
It's
of
all
a lot
young
of
kids.
kids.
2 pitches in the outfielder.
The Dodgers
Yeah.
would give up 2 of their frontline starters that are young because they had so many starters last year. The Dodgers are also interested in going for him, and so is Seattle. Seattle would give up one of their frontline starters and a bunch of the AAA guys. So Boston's not the only team that is looking at him.
Does
Bill, I
anybody-
wouldn't think Boston would be the only team. But last week it was, there's a rumor going around, and I think they're gonna. He made it sound like it was a sure thing because the Red Sox had all the players for them. Yep, all the pieces
And
together.
and the latest thing out of
Well,
Boston,
does anybody know where this guy might want to go? He's a free agent, right?
No, he's not.
Oh, he's
This
not.
is a
he's not a
trade.
free agent yet.
But whoever gets him's only got him for,
For 1 year.
Well,
Well, then he becomes a free agent. So if you give up these players and then he don't sign with you, you're giving up 4 or 5
yeah,
players
you got to be. You
for
gotta
him,
be-
and then he might leave you.
That's what I mean. If he knows where he might want to end up, that's going to make a difference. When does he have the right to say where he don't go right now?
No.
No.
What's the other rumors about the Red Sox? Go
Now,
ahead.
the-
I should write these all down. Go ahead.
The rumors out of the Boston mill,
Going to where?
the
Mill.
rumor mill, and I don't like, is they're talking about which outfielder to trade, and the biggest one they're saying is Duran. But the next biggest one that they're talking about possibly trading because he's already signed a long-term contract as a young player is the center fielder. I don't want to see Cedar go. I mean, this kid he's a gold glove center fielder. He's got some pop in his bat. He's just got to get more consistent swinging the bat. You can put him at second base. I don't want to see him go.
Who's that?
Cedar.
Who's that?
Who that?
Who?
Who that nation?
Who is that?
That's the Saints.
Say down. Who?
The center fielder.
Yeah, for the Red Sox. I don't follow them too much.
Yo,
Give me
you
the
follow
name.
him.
Give me the name. I want to know the name, the full name.
I'm not going to tell you the full
All right,
name, 'cause
don't.
then you're going to go
I
after
don't
him.
know who you're talking about.
No one's talking about the right fielder. I ain't going to tell him.
This guy is so good that we can't think of his last name.
What? I'm not going to tell though, because then he was going to go after him.
No, he wants to know if you know who.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I don't.
What's his last name?
I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't know.
he's so good. You want him so much, you don't.
No, I'm just saying he's an outstanding fielder, and he's got some pop in his bat.
And then who are they going to replace him with?
Well, you've got Duran, you've got Anthony, you've got the right fielder Abreu. So they have extra outfielders. Do you make them do you rotate them and make one a DH?
What about the DH they got? What are
Get
they
rid of
gonna
him.
do with him.
Get rid of him.
Just get rid of just.
It's, trade them. Boston already dumped 3 pitchers off their roster, 3 of their bullpen pitchers. They got rid of Bernardino. They traded him to the Rockies for a utility player.
Those guys don't matter.
Murphy, he went. They
Yeah, that's not.
they released the first baseman they picked up from
Yeah,
Washington,
he's another one. He was out of shape anyhow.
and they released Winchesky, the pitcher that would come up and do some spot starting. All right, Rafaela.
But all of that didn't-
I thought it was Rafaela, but I wanted to hear you.
But it doesn't, those guys there that you just talked about, that didn't amount to much.
But it freed up
Not a lot. of
roster
money.
room. No, it didn't free up really any
No.
money, but it freed up
So
roster
you'd
room.
rather see them get rid of Duran than Rafaela.
Yeah, I personally, yes. And I'm not saying give up for nothing. If you're going to get something that's going to be a number 2 pitcher, yeah, I would give up a Duran. I really don't want to, but out of those outfielders, I would rather see Duran go.
Well, to me, that's the guy that would go. That, to me, if I'm another team, that's the guy I want.
Well, the whole thing.
Even over Rafaela.
Well, the whole thing is, Duran, you're only going to have for, I think, a season, where the other guy is locked into like 6 years.
Yeah, the same thing with the other situation I said with Skubal. Skubal, you might only have him for 1 year, unless when the team signs him, extend him.
You can extend him.
I mean, I think that's what a lot of teams will do in that case with Skubal. They're going to want to extend him.
And in Durant's case, it depends on where they're going to try to trade him. You know, that team would know. They can do that ahead of time. Anyway.
Yeah. Well, I think the team that's got the best shot at getting Skubal is the Dodgers.
Me too. They'll
Because they're talking about
gonna
giving up either Glasgow or Sheehan, which are 2 frontline pitchers
Well,
right now.
Anytime you talk about the Dodgers, they can obviously get
Anybody
anybody
they
they
want.
want, except Ben.
Well,
We wouldn't let him
hey,
go.
hey,
I'm actually
hey,
cheap. If they
hey,
do whatever
They
they want to do, I'll
they
sign
could get
for
better if they
100
wanted
grand.
to.
But I mean, that's ridiculous. I don't know. But
No.
I think a team would want Durant. The other guy, I'm not too sure about yet. Rafaela. I think he's got a little attitude problem too, that they might have issues with.
Remember, he's still a young kid
I
too.
don't care. You still got to get rid of
Yeah. That chip on his shoulder.
Yeah, the other guy had a chip on his shoulder too. Where he end up? He was Scorer's buddy too.
Yeah.
He
Now,
really made the Giants look good, didn't
yeah.
he? Yeah.
Now,
He made the Giants look good.
sarcastically.
Oh,
No, I think Rafael has a little issue.
Attitude.
Yeah, I think he has an attitude problem. And hopefully they can get it out of him, straighten him out.
Now, are
He's
you
a good
at?
player?
Are you happy with the center fielder for the Yankees taking the qualifying offer? Did you think he would take it?
I didn't think they were even going to bother doing that.
But they put it out there and he wound up taking, was it $22 million offer, big raise for him. Because I think he only made like 7 or 8 million. But he had his best home run production. I think it was the most games he's played. Because realistically, with the Padres, he was a platoon player.
I thought they'd let him go, and then they still want to try to get Bellinger back. But
Well, they offered him the qualifying offer. I think what do they have until I think this week or Wednesday or something to accept it, or they're officially free agents.
You don't think he's going to want to stay there?
don't know.
I think the Mets are going to throw a lot of money at him.
I do too.
And
Mets need somebody in the outfield too.
and will that mean the Yankees will go after Tucker?
Well, he'd be a nice player in New York.
Well, yeah, but I like I like the way Bellinger plays too.
But I mean, if you can't keep Bellinger, that's a pretty good replacement.
Because
That kid plays good. He's a good player.
Tucker's name's also been thrown out about going to the Dodgers.
I know.
Everybody
goes
go
to
the
LA.
Dodgers.
It's
Oh,
unbelievable.
They just shell out. They shell out. They shell
But,
out.
I mean, you could say anybody.
And then there's 4 or 5 guys, couple of pitchers, and 3 regular everyday players from Japan that are.
No, there's a
They
first
just start
baseman,
going-
third baseman, that 26 home run guy.
And they're probably interested in them too,
Well,
the Dodgers.
I know the Yankees
They
are
should have
interested
another-
in that one pitcher.
They should give the
I don't know
Dodgers
if they'll
another
get 'em.
team, another franchise.
well, I don't.
Dodger 1 and Dodger 2.
I don't know how they keep everyone on the 40-man roster.
Me neither. Every guy you mentioned, well, the Dodgers are.
Yeah. When
Geez.
between the Dodgers and the Mets, they don't care about shelling out the cash. Either team.
But the Mets really didn't do it. They didn't do what they were wanted to do last year.
Well, they did, but they got the stud.
Good for him. He
But what
he belonged to stay right in New York Yankee. That was a best combination right there. That was a heck of a combination
It
right
was,
there.
yeah.
And it was
It worked too.
for both guys,
Yeah.
not just for one. You know it, Bill.
I know it. I was glad it didn't happen.
By the way, guys, quick update
Yeah.
on the
The
Thanksgiving Day rivalry. Stonington has, or Westerly rather, has won every game since 2017.
Told you.
So
I know.
They are 7 in a row.
Oh, 7 in a row.
7 in a row because there was no Thanksgiving Day game
One
in
year.
2020.
And that's why the fields. When I played my senior year, we were over there. So the graduating class with a even number always played at Stonington.
Yeah, it would have been 8. It would have been 8 if it wasn't for COVID.
Yeah.
Because Westerly was dominating that back then too.
Thanks for that info, man.
7 in a row. I knew it
That
was
was
more than
straight
4.
from that was straight from Coach.
Yep. I knew it. I knew it was more than 4 or 5.
Now we just have to find out about the insert from the local newspaper. If that come out today, that's always interesting.
Yeah.
Give you a lot of information.
Oh, it
Yeah.
gives you all that
It gives you all the
information.
scores.
Did they come and take your pictures and everything?
I think I broke the camera. Yes, they took our pictures. Yes.
Well, then they obviously it's probably
Bill, all the same people work for the Westerly Sun still? Like those photographers and whoever comes around?
Yeah.
It's to say you knew who it was?
Yeah. The 2 women that came has been doing
Who's
it for the
the
last
sports
couple.
person there now?
Me. No, I'm kidding.
Rich.
It's no, because Keith
Yeah,
is out
Rich, he
too
does a
right
good
now,
job.
right?
Keith's been out for a while.
Mm.
you were saying, Ben?
I was saying Rich does a good job at the Westerly Sun with the
Is
articles.
he a local guy, that Rich?
I met him for the first time when he started with the paper.
No, just
Zaleski.
because I knew Keith and yeah, they were both.
Yeah, Keith. Yeah, he's not. Speaking of former, we always see Bob Ma too at
Bob Ma.
the games.
Yep.
Long time reporter for the Westerly Sun.
And then Keith took over for him and did a heck of a job too.
Bob wrote a couple of nice books and one about the Swish Kids that's very interesting. And I'm surprised wasn't he talking about one time writing a book about Thanksgiving Day?
I don't know who's they.
Bob.
Oh,
Bob, yeah, he did the Swish. I knew
Yeah.
that. I got that one.
yeah, I
Yeah.
knew that one. I don't know. If anybody, it would probably be him. Although there's a guy over in Stonington that knows a lot about Wesley Stonington rivalry, Erskine.
Mm.
He can tell you a lot about pick a game, and he could probably give you some highlights of it.
I'll be, yep.
I'm gonna see if I can get him Tuesday night, but I don't know.
Ken, a year ago, you were doing your Mike Montecalvo piece.
I'm
Was
doing what?
it last
Yeah.
year? Yeah, the
Monte
Monte
Carlo.
Carlo one. Yeah,
Last
That
year.
was- last year it was.
Yeah, that was nice. Nice to see Mike too. Been here he was here for a few years. Done a good job at Channel 12.
Yep.
That camera guy was pretty good too, wasn't he? You were up there that day.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, might as well give the rundown of what we're doing now, Ben. We got the Super Bowl tomorrow. Let's not forget that. High noon.
Super Bowl tomorrow. Watch along at high noon, and then Monday night we have the Rotary at 6 p.m. and we also have a Powder Puff football game that we'll be covering at Westerly High School. A new champion will be crowned for the first time in 4 years at the Powder Puff game. Last year's senior class won every single game. They won their freshman year, their sophomore year, their junior year, and their senior year. So for the first time in 4 years, a new champion will be crowned for the Powder Puff game.
What time is that and when?
6 p.m., I think. And then on Tuesday night, we have the flashback program, 5 to 7 at Hilltop Cafe.
That's been on for quite how many years now?
Oh, a long time.
At least 2.
No,
30 maybe.
oof, at least.
That'll be a Hilltop 5 to 7.
Yep. And then what else? We have
The school rallies on Wednesday.
school rally on Wednesday at noon, and then we will have the pregame show starting at least at 9 a.m. on Thursday morning, and then 3 Turkey Day games on Thanksgiving morning.
Oh, sounds like a busy week coming up.
A little bit.
So Ben, where's the other TV?
What
Gonna
other
be?
TV?
Well, if you're going to be right there, you got 3 games going.
So I don't have to.
We're not keeping you up, are we?
No, I don't have to. I don't have to be involved in every game for the Thanksgiving. Dave will be in charge of Westerly as he always is. Caleb will be in charge of Cranston East and Cranston West, and I will be in charge of Cherahoe. How about that?
How about that?
How about that?
Well, we
Bill?
just hope all the games go off pretty good and nobody gets hurt.
Yeah, absolutely.
And
By the way, Coach K, not the
Coach Karakowski.
Coach Korkowski will be calling the Cherahoe Thanksgiving Day game for us live from the field in Cherahoe. So that should be a lot of fun. And as will an old friend of ours, Dan Intreri, will be back. He did a bunch of games with us in the spring, part of the 321 family. He'll be coming back, and he will be at Cherahoe as well on Thanksgiving Day. So should be a lot of fun. Andrew Fiore and Caleb Lupinacci will be up in Cranston with another 321 alumni, Andrew Onick,
oh, Andrew.
for Thanksgiving Day. Andrew's our camera operator up in Cranston. Lisa Ornberg is our camera operator in Cherahoe, as always. And then Reed Hurley will be behind the lens in the Crow's Nest at Westerly, doing his first Thanksgiving Day game, along with Ken and Greg, and yeah, should be great. Should be great. Lou, you coming to be the?
No, I have a
All right,
commitment, family commitment.
all right, all right.
And
Well, I was just gonna
hats
put a.
off to all those people that you just mentioned, by
Yes.
the way. You know, they just hear certain people on the air, but they don't. The guys behind the scene, they really do all the work, I think.
I do a lot, yeah.
And then to be out in the elements sometimes, you know, at Salisbury Field, a couple of West Warwick games, it's kind of chilly up there
Yes.
and windy up the top of that press box. So
How are
hats
you?
off to them.
How are you?
I was actually, I didn't want to say it during the game because of
Toasty?
I was warm actually.
He was out there sunning himself.
I was lucky enough to get a heater that night. One of those nights. I was warm.
Well, the forecast is not for any rain or damp weather
No.
anyway that day.
That's good.
But not like last year.
No, last year we don't want a game like that.
Oof.
So that's the lineup for this coming week. So keep it right here. 3-2-1 will be there to make sure you know what's happening. That'll do it for Sports Open Mic. For Ben
Ready?
and Dan, who's on assignment, Lou and Bill, I'm Ken. Thanks for listening.